Hey everybody, welcome to Half Beard's HUD. Today we have Admiral NEMO, a indie game I found on Greenlight that looked interesting, so we're checking it out. It's an interesting title. So got a weird kind of mix going on of RPG and beachhead, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. The whole point is that you're this nation in the center, the big island there, and you've been kind of ransacked by all your neighbors. And your goal is you've got one warship left, the Victoria, the thing I'm piloting right now. And you've got to defend your nation from all these enemy ships by blowing them the fuck out of the water with a lot of torpedoes. And that's kinda it. There's also this city building mechanic, which is apparently boosting your stats, so what those stats do is very dubious, it's not very well explained. And yeah, there's also some levels where you're dropping bombs, but it's basically this, except instead of on a horizontal plane, it's on a vertical plane. Yeah. So that's kind of the way gameplay works. I mean, gameplay is just attacking stuff. You can see there's air stuff as well. When you're fighting air stuff, you gotta gotta let that charge up a little bit. You've got to switch to your electricity air gun thing, which requires a bit more aiming and means you can't attack ground units. Basically, you got to choose whether you want to attack ground, well, sea level units or air units, which is kind of interesting. That's kind of where the most fun parts of this game come from, is when you've got a lot of air units and a lot of sea units on screen at one time, and essentially laying down some ground shots so that you can switch. See, you can afford a couple seconds to switch weapons and switch to the proper weapon for whatever there's the more ships of, and go after those. But aside from that, I mean, not really much to it. I mean, my big complaint with this game, I mean, it's not to say this game is bad objectively. It seems interesting. I really, really like the art style of the music. It's got an interesting feel to it. Is that it's missing the very crucial component of video game design that is risk. I mean, I can sit here and shoot these ships all day, sure, and there's definitely some fun in learning how to properly lead them and figuring out what the right time, figuring out exactly how to hit these things properly. There is some fun in that. That is 100% for sure. But there's no feeling of accomplishment when doing so, because when the ships blow up, that's it. There's nothing that happens if you don't blow them up. They won't attack you. There's nothing lying out there to kill you. It's just, they're there. They're menacing. You should probably attack them. That's kind of it. Yeah. What shall I show next? I shall show... I'm trying to remember where it is. I'll show the bombing gameplay. This isn't it. I guess we're doing this level. There isn't really a good way to quit a level once you're in it. Thankfully, the levels are quick. Though as you'll notice, there were still enemies on the screen when that last level ended. I don't really know what's going on there. Like, I don't know what makes a level end. Does it end when you run out of bullets? Are there bullets? There's bullets for this guy's gun. You saw me switch to it before, where the missiles got really fast. That's your robot engineer guy. His gun has ammo, so he can run out. That's for sure. But the one I'm using right now, the guy with the beard, he's got infinite ammo. So I don't know. At least I think he does. That's kind of the other big problem with this game, aside from just being kind of boring. There's no good explanation as to what the fuck anything does. What ends a level? Do I have ammo? What the hell are the stats from the RPG component do that I'm going to show you in a little bit? Why aren't the enemies attacking me? What's going on? I don't know why there's no music here. There's normally music in the levels. There's just no music in this one, I guess. Oh, not much to complain about. I mean... well, there's plenty to complain about. There's not much to complain... I mean, I feel like I'm being a little hard on this game. It's like... It's just a weird little $7 game. I mean, you can find it. You can't really find it on Steam right now, obviously, but you can grab it off, there's like a number of sites on the web that I saw had it, most notably, I think, that's out on, like, Yahoo Games. It's not really anywhere reputable, you know. Like when you search for the game, you get connected to a lot of like free cracked whereas sites, and you're like, oh. But yeah, this is maybe like a game more for kids. But the art style doesn't feel like that way. The art style feels interesting. I really like the art style. I like steampunk. There's not enough good steampunk stuff. But just mindlessly blasting ship after ship after ship is not exactly... Maybe that buoy means you're at the end of the level. I don't know. Or maybe I get to hit the buoy. Maybe that's something... No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Yep. Yep. Alright, I might as well show you the RPG mechanic. So, as you can see, your score at the end of the level gets added to an experience bar, and each level of experience allows you essentially a new, different realm of upgrades. I've already gotten the whole first tier of upgrades, and each upgrade gives your city stuff, as you can see here, and those give you a stat. Though what those stats do is entirely dubious. Why don't we go with... I don't know. Make our foundry look bigger and more ominous. Yeah. Nasty looking. Oh yeah. It's kind of that. I really want to find that, the bombing level. I think it might be this one. Yeah, this is it. Perfect. So this is essentially the only other type of gameplay I've seen, and I've played maybe an hour of this game, maybe probably a little bit more. And it's just, I've not really seen anything beyond this, beyond, you know, the main kind of like beachheady style combat and this. And this is just, it's the same thing, but way slower. Because now you're just, you know, moving back and forth really, really, really slowly. And dropping depth charges. And again, there's the problem of, well, what's the risk factor here? These ships aren't attacking you. You don't have to avoid missiles. I feel like I almost feel like the game must be broken. This can't be the way it is. But from what I've seen, it kind of is. You just shooting ships and dropping bombs, and there's no risk. But whatever. It's, you know, it's an indie game. I'm willing to give it kind of a little slack. If you think this is cool, go buy it. Kill that shark, kill that shark, kill that shark. Oh. You can go pick it up somewhere, $7, or you can go vote up on Greenlight. It is on Greenlight. Yeah. This seems like it'd be a good iPhone game. You know. As far as I know, though, it is not on phones. It might be. If it is, that might actually be the ideal way to play it, just because this seems like it would become a little tedious for hours on end sitting at a computer. Again, there is fun to be had here. The component of kind of figuring out how to lead a target and dropping things perfectly, that's there, and that's fun. I like that idea. But the game overall is just kind of dull. It's kind of dull. Mainly because there's just, like, all it would take is to have these things attacking. Some sort of attack. Make there be some sort of punishment for failing, for, you know, maybe missing them, maybe make it so that I'll run out of bullets or something like that, and then they can shoot me back. Fucking anything. Just mindlessly shooting guys for, you know, an hour straight. Not really my idea of fun. So yeah. That's Admiral NEMO. Again, I've seen it available on places. You can't buy it on their website, which is weird. But it is available on Yahoo Games seemed like the most reputable place I saw it. Really the best way to get it, if you really want it, would be to upvote it on Steam and then hope it gets greenlit. Other than that, I really don't know how to find it. Yeah. I've been your host, Halfbeard. Again, this has been Admiral NEMO from Apple Juice Studios, and we're out.